Hello and welcome to the HGC, your safe spot for all things gaming. Today's video is how to open an Xbox One the right way without damaging it. Okay? This is the Xbox One, quite large. Okay. Obviously, you're not going to be standing this one on its side. Good thing for them, they actually made it to stay flat like this. The box is similar construction to the Slims, so we're going to show you exactly how to open it up without damaging anything. Hopefully some of you can follow along. If you're not a person that is mechanically inclined, you probably shouldn't do this. Alright, first thing you want to do is remove the side vent. The vent that you're going to remove is the side with the port here, the USB port right there, and you'll see the little clip right here. Alright, all you're going to do is take a small flat blade screwdriver or something slim, stick it in that vent and just pull it up. Okay, this little clip has nothing to do with the vent. Okay, we're going to set that off to the side. Now, that's the only vent you're going to pull off. Okay, now you see this clip here. You're going to raise that clip just a little bit, and I do mean a little bit, you don't want to break it, and then you'll see two holes here and here. What you're going to do is you're going to raise that up a little bit, and then you're going to pull that forward. Let's see if I can hold this camera at the same time and let you see how it comes out. See, this part here, let's get that focus. This part here goes over the top of that little bump there. Okay, that, once you lift that up, this will slide forward. You might need something to pry a little bit, but not a whole lot, just a little. Okay, I'm going to set that over there next to the vent. Okay, so let's get you shut down here. Alright, so once you've done that, obviously you're going to need to remove the warranty seal. What you're going to do is you're going to place, see where this plastic is? You're going to place two fingers here, one finger here, and apply a little bit of separating pressure, like that. Okay, like that. A little bit of separating pressure. You're pushing towards you with these fingers and away from you with your thumb, and then you're going to press down directly on where the warranty sticker was. Okay, that'll release the first tab. There's several more tabs, and the vents equally spaced here, 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 and here. You want to press down. Okay, that's two. Now this third one, there's also another tab on this side here. So you're going to need to press in right here and right here simultaneously. So directly above the power port and about an inch down from here simultaneously. Okay, that will release the upper part of the case. Okay. Alright, kind of hanging up on something there. Okay. There we go. That last one at the front didn't want to come out. It kind of hung up right there a little bit on that one. Okay. But these tabs normally just pop free. These tabs normally just pop free, but on the inside you're pushing in like that. The tab pushing in, and it unlocks them from up here. Okay, now in here you got a ribbon cable, so you don't want this to fall all the way down and you don't want to rip it. That's the power cable for the on-off. So we're going to remove that. But in order to do that, make it a lot easier, we're going to remove this upper part of the housing from the faceplate. And you do that as follows. Okay. So, once you pull these all forward to unlock them from these clips here, and you get them all unlocked, it'll lift straight up off of these other little locks. It's really integrated in there. So, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the ribbon cable. I'm going to turn this way so I can grab the camera and show you. Not want to rip the ribbon cable, so all you're going to do is pull this part forward and use something to push that clip retainer out, and that'll come right out nice and easy, and then the faceplate comes off. Okay, take a look at your faceplate. Okay, that's the faceplate. Now, this is how to open and clean. So we're not going to remove the RF board, but it will come out with 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. We're not going to do that. We are going to remove this, which is your Wi-Fi. Don't try and pull it up. They're attached and basically clipped in here and here. So, and then it goes up to this board here, which we will have to remove. This one right here, the little speaker, you just push down right here, and that'll come up. Okay, now I wouldn't unplug this. These are really thin wires, and the port does not look like it is at all on there very good. See how that kind of wiggles? Very flimsy. It'll break. Sure as shit you try to pull that out of there. So whatever you do, don't pull that out. You're better off just letting it dangle. Okay, just let it dangle. Alright, so we need to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 K-screws. The 7th one is underneath this one. So the first thing we're going to need is a T8 Torx driver. Got one right here. T8 torque driver. You're going to just unscrew that. And this is actually plugged into the board. You can see these little ports right there. That's where the plug is. So you're going to need to rock that gently until it comes up. See, there's the port, and there's the plug. Okay. So put that off very gently to the side. Remember, we unplugged it over here, and we're going to take our screws. We're going to put them in a safe spot. Now we're going to remove that one there. Okay, so do that, I'm going to remove. This is a T10 a T10 Torx driver. I'm using the gun just to make it faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there should have been 8. Anyway, this top will come up. Again, it is attached to the motherboard to this cable, so you're going to have to reach in here and pinch and pull, wiggle that cable free. Okay, so we're going to remove the power cord. I'm sorry if I go a little bit fast on this part of it. I lost one of the clips to the video, so I had to open the box again really quick before the customer came pick it up, just so I can get this part of the video. The disk drive comes out, simply unplug 2 cables, lift straight up. There is a little leg pin, it kind of sticks a little bit, but it usually comes straight up. And 2 cords, that comes straight up, and you're ready to clean. That's all you need to do. Now whatever you do, don't blow the air into the fan really hard. You don't want that spinning. It'll backflow electricity into the board. If you feel you need to, you can unplug that fan, but I usually just hold my finger in it and blow it out. Alright, and then just once you're done cleaning everything up, plug your cables back in, slide your drive in. There's a little pinhole on the motherboard that the leg will sit in. And then 2 cords, you're all plugged up and ready to go. Make sure they're in and all the way down. And that's it. You put the top back on. Tricky part's getting that little short cable onto the cord. Okay, once you get that on, it'll just sit right in place. Put your long screws back in. Should be 8 of them. If they don't want to go in, kind of readjust a little bit. If you don't get that drive in the right spot, they they don't want to go in. So there we go. Just snug them down. They don't need to be super tight. These you just snug down. No need for over tightening things. Screw it in until it stops, and that's all. Make sure you put your RF cable back on, power cables. Next you'll put on the face plate. Put it on exactly the same way you took it off. set that in place. It'll click into place. You'll know it's in place when it stands up by itself and will not fall down. And then you just put the upper case back on. It'll click into place and the back side will click together, and it's pretty much as simple as that. It's very easy. Make sure you line that up right with them little rails. If you don't line it up, you're going to have trouble, like I just did. There you go. And that's it. Okay, this is what happens when you let your iguana roam your bedroom. Iguanas are cold-blooded, guys. They will get on top of your box to warm themselves. They love it. Anyway, they'll get directly above that fan and do what this guy did. He urinated straight into the box. As you can see from the pictures, that urine, even after it dries out, will not allow your box to operate. It will short out all the chips. Took me a good long time in a sonic bath for this board to be cleaned up good enough for it to actually start being functional. The cleanup was a success, but only after hours of heavy cleaning beneath the chips using sonic cleaner and some hot alcohol. Nice good long bath. Okay, so let's get you a picture of the graphics processor chip. There we go. Nice and shiny. Thought you might like that. I don't know how come they call it an Xbox One when it won't play any of the other Xbox 360 games. And yeah, anyway, here's the heatsink. They went with a super massive giant heatsink in this box. The thermal paste they used is really dry, and I didn't like it. I'd rather pull that sucker off and just put some Arctic on it right away, even though that's so massive. As you can see, the dust buildup is coming on there. They put such a large heatsink on there because they knew full well that denying you access to the box, they needed something better for the cooling. But I don't care how big that heatsink is, once it gets choked off with the dust, you're still going to run hot no matter what. Don't run the fan modifications. You increase the airflow, you're going to increase the dust buildup in accordance. Better off just blow it out from time to time, for God's sakes, guys. Alright. Excessive heating and excessive cooling of the box is what causes the cracking solder. If you use the fan modifications, you will never hear that fan speed up and say, hey, I'm building up dust. Instead, you won't know what's going on until it's too late and the box dies. Okay? So, this is one more video. Stay safe, happy gaming, everybody. Remember, clean your boxes, and don't let idiots put bolts in your boxes.